Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of the Oki and Us. This week, the Oki and Us are proud to be sponsored by Turner's Occupational Health and Wellbeing Services. Harry at Turner's Occupational Health and Wellbeing Services is now offering scalp micropigmentation. This is a non-surgical cosmetic procedure that uses microneedles to deposit pigment into the scalp, creating the appearance of tiny hair follicles. If you would like to know more, then please contact 01953 456 228 for a free consultation. Once again, thank you to Turner's Occupational Health for sponsoring the Oki and Us.
Hello, welcome to the Oki and Us. This is my good friend Will.
And this is my good friend Danny.
I believe this is episode 3 already. And who have we got today, Will?
We have Tracy Turner from Turner's Occupational Health. British Businesswoman of the Year. Can you believe we've got someone like that on? And also Business of the Year, I believe. But we'll talk about that.
So we want to get this one right then, don't
we?
We
do need to kind of get this one right. But I think she'll be a great guest. I think she's got a lot to say. Runs a good business, been established
definitely.
for a while. But going back to this is episode 3. It feels like this is episode 33, doesn't it? It's been.
Well, luckily we got Edit Ava because otherwise we'd be lost without her, wouldn't we? Let's face it.
Yeah. Aww. I think so. Yeah, it's just there is a lot of hard work goes behind the scenes, especially Edit Ava, but also the thought process.
I'm even shaking. Look with the tea. I'll put that down.
I think I'll put mine down as well, mate. But it's a nice cup of tea, by the way.
Yeah.
But you mentioned in one of our episodes, I don't know when it goes out, but men's health with Ben Shepherd and how good he looks for his age and this, that, and the other. But going back to men's health, I think the mental health side of things. To be honest with you, no one's perfect, are they? Everyone's got their own problems. And I just feel for me doing this has just completely overtook everything, and it gives me a focus. So
definitely,
that.
Definitely. Well, let's have a handshake for that.
I'm glad
give me a focus as well. Give us a
Nice one. Yeah, it's been good, and so hopefully it gets better and better and better,
and more professional because we're learning, we're getting there.
So anyway, episode 3.
Looking forward to it.
So welcome along, Tracy.
Hi, thanks
from Turner's Occupational Health.
See how you get on with the dart throwing.
Have a practice throw.
Yeah.
It won't take the mickey. Don't worry about that.
They do rebound quite a way though. That's the problem.
We've got no one here where it could rebound off.
Okay.
It's not being filmed, so don't worry. Look at that.
Straighten the ball. I've got to pick some darts myself. You got yours, Will?
I've got mine, yeah.
That's a triple. Isn't that a triple? 15?
Yeah, that's triple 15, but we're just having a practice at the moment.
Yeah. So, Tracy, how did it all begin with you then, with Turner's Occupational Health?
I'd actually retired. I decided to retire from occupational health and from nursing. And I'd worked ever since I was 16, so people told me that wasn't going to happen. And within the first week, I'd opened up Turner's Occupational Health. So just started from my dining room, no clients.
Right.
And gradually built from there.
And have you got many people who work there with you?
Yeah, so it started off just with me and no clients, and now we've got 14 staff.
14 staff?
Yeah.
Employing 14 people, that's good.
Yeah. And they're all properly employed. They're not self-employed or on 0 hours, so that's nice.
How long did you do the nursing for, did you say?
I started when I was 18, so qualified in 81. So, and then went on and did general nursing. So I did theatres, recovery, ITU.
Right.
And then I did have 10 years out to do the New Image Health Studio, so I stopped for 10 years.
I remember
and ran
that.
a health studio, yeah.
That's in Attleborough, isn't it? Or was in Attleborough, wasn't it?
Yeah. So my dad built that, and I had a break and went off and did personal training and ran the health studio. But we were way above our times. I bought one of the first
Do you want to come into camera?
spinning classes.
Oh yeah, well I've got a spinning bike here. It's more of a clothes horse.
to Norfolk, actually. There was no other spinning classes at the time.
Oh, wow.
And we were trying to get GPs to refer patients to us as well. But
Yeah, nearly the ball.
GP said to us, no, we can't possibly do that. We can't recommend fitness to our patients. And then gradually over a 10-year period, I think it was, we didn't really make much money. It was a loss leader. It wasn't very good.
Right.
And so we made the decision to sell, and I went back into nursing again. And then from there, went and specialised in occupational health.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's going well?
What we've got now is, now we're through COVID.
Well, that was tough then, doing it through COVID.
Well, you couldn't go anywhere, I suppose, could you?
No. So when we first started in my dining room, and then gradually got a bit bigger, we decided we had to go over. I decided we had to go and have an office over the road, and that was going to be £350 a month. And I didn't know whether we'd be able to afford £350 a month, but it had all the internet in it. They had the desks in it and everything else. So we made the gamble to go over there, and then gradually got a little bit bigger and went downstairs where there was 2 rooms. And then in the November time before COVID, the single office space came, or shop came in Attleborough, and we wanted to try and go and get that. So we said to the landlord we'd have it, but it had to go through change of use. So that took time with the council. We had to pay for an architect to do all change of use and everything as well. And we didn't actually get in there until the February, although we'd paid rent for there as well as rent for our 2 rooms. We had to do double the rent, and we got in there in the February, and to be told in the March we had to close.
Yeah.
So that was huge. We thought, we've lost it now. So I applied for a £10,000 business. I knew COVID was going to close us. I knew something bad was going to happen. And although the government said it was only going to be about 3 weeks, I knew it was going to be months from being in the medical profession. And I thought, how could I keep, because by that time my son was being employed by me, and he's got a couple of kids as well. So how could I keep him employed? How could I do anything? So I thought, well, I'm sure it's going to go on for 3 months. I'll try and get an overdraft for £10,000. So I was on the telephone to the bank for what seemed like hours, and in the end they gave me this £10,000 overdraft, and I was really pleased because then I could pay Harry's wages for 3 months. And then luckily the government came in and said, we'll give you £10,000 if your rates aren't so much, we'll give you £10,000. So that was good. We didn't have to pay any rates, and they gave us a bonus of this £10,000 to keep us going, and I was able to pay my rent money for that. To keep the place. And Harry was furloughed at 80% of his wages, so that was good. And then I do mental health first aid, which came came online,
right?
So then I could do it from my sitting room again, and I was able to support people during COVID with mental health first aid, and also provide an income. So then after about 5 months after COVID, we've been going for about 5 months, the beauticians and the hairdressers were all open again. And we weren't allowed to open. So I contacted the HSE and said, look, why can't we open? The hairdressers are and everything. And they said, as long as you can risk assess your premises and everything is safe, you can go back to work. And that's when it was a good thing that we had a ground floor.
Yeah.
And we could isolate it and just have one person in and one person out, so we could get back to work again. And we did that. And then we also went and did more work. So Harry went and he went and did some training for a foot specialist and also earwax microsuction.
Right.
So we had extra avenues to take if something happened to occupational health. He was still kept employed. Then they closed us down again. And then eventually we were able to open, and by which time most of the clients wanted us back again near enough yesterday, because they hadn't been able to have us during COVID.
Right.
So we became very busy between the June and the December.
How busy would you say you are now?
Extremely busy. None of the staff have got any time where they're just not doing anything. They're all
That's
incredibly
good.
busy.
That's really good. Yeah.
And since we've opened Prospect House, because that Prospect House used to be the DIY for Attleborough, didn't it?
Was that the old My Hill?
That's it.
Yeah,
so my dad, my mum and dad in the 80s bought it and ran it as an ironmonger's. And then about 23 years ago, they retired and somebody else took over. So it was nuts and bolts.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah. But back in the day when my dad had it, he had a small DIY shop up the road, and he went to the baker's for a bun, as you do at lunchtime. He was a builder. He went for his bun, and he met the guy who owned that ironmonger's and said, "When are you going to give it up? When are you going to retire?" And the guy said, "You give me the right price and you can have it." So Dad gave him the price there and then. They shook hands. He went back to my mum and he said, "We've just bought," what it was called Stebbins at the time. And that's how the trading used to be done.
Wow, yeah.
And he'd done it, yeah. So it was rented out with nuts and bolts. They decided they didn't want to do it from a year ago, January. So we were going to sell the properties. My sister and my mum and dad had died.
That seemed to be quite a good business, didn't it, nuts and bolts? Or it seemed to be quite busy? And...
Yeah. I think it's a shame because a lot of the small towns, they can't really hold something like that.
They can't compete, can they? Yeah, that's the trouble. Yeah.
And although people think that if they go to B&Q or something like that, they may be able to get something cheaper. I reckon if you weighed it all up, they wouldn't really be much cheaper than in the town. That's just their perception. And then they're going to go and buy several other things. But I think not having nuts and bolts has been quite sad to the town, because I think a lot of people. But
then it's a big space for you.
Huge for us. It's 264 square metres.
Wow.
So.
And is it upstairs as well, you say?
Upstairs is flat, so they've been made into flats a long while ago.
Yeah.
So my sister and I, as say, we've been left it in the will. We wanted to sell it, couldn't really sell it, and then at 2:00 one morning I had this fantastic idea that I could move and increase the square footage of Turner's.
Wow.
And move into there. And it took us 4 months, didn't it? 4 months to absolutely gut it through and do everything we want to. Had a new roof on it, invested a lot of money into it. So now the building is really nice and sound. We had a consultant come to see us the other day, a consultant from London who's working with us. And he said he's never seen an occupational health company look as good.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So that was, so it's all purpose.
All that hard work.
Just hearing it is good, isn't it? Yeah, love it.
And the staff love it. The staff, they've all come with me as we've grown. None of them were qualified in the speciality that they're doing, except the nurse. The other people have been trained up. One girl was a cleaner and now she does a lot of my admin. She's never worked in admin before, but she's doing her apprenticeship. A business manager came receptionist 15 hours a week, and now she's working 34 as a business manager.
Yeah.
Harry and Emma have both gone and done their occupational health technician work, foot care and earwax microsuction. So they've all got their skills as they've gone as well, which is nice. So therefore the team, I think we all feel that it's ours. It's not just mine, it's nice ours.
Feeling,
yeah.
So also you got Great British Businesswoman of the Year, is that right?
Yeah, got Great British
So is that like literally what it says? Out of everyone in Britain, you are the Business Woman of the Year?
Yeah, there are lots of different companies that say Great Britain or whatever, entrepreneurs and things like that. But this particular one they took from all of Great Britain. Yeah.
Wow.
So that was quite interesting. Yeah, that was
cool, isn't it?
very overwhelming. I think going for the finals was the one thing we thought, oh, got the finals, and then to actually get it was lovely. But the biggest thing was that was just me, but then we got the Small Business of the Year East Anglia Award. So that was the full team who got that.
I bet that felt quite special.
Unbelievable.
Knowing because that's the actual business and that's everyone involved.
And we went down. When was it? We went March. Was it March?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah.
We went to March to go into the finals, and then we had, because I let everybody come. You know, it's all of ours, so we all go together. For the businesswoman, it was just me and Craig went, but for them, we all went down to Stansted, to a hotel there. They put on a big awards dinner and read out. We had 24 of us there because some people had their partners as well. And when they read it out, the girls and their boys, they were really happy, weren't they? It was really nice to see. And now we've heard that we are in the UK final. So the small
for the actual business.
Yeah. So instead of it just being East Anglia, this is for the UK.
That's brilliant.
And we go for that in November for the final awards for that. But even just to be nominated,
you might see us there.
There you go. So it is. I don't know who's going.
Yes, you're going, Tracy.
So I think I like it now because it's the team more than just me, and I'm doing it more for the. I don't really do it for me now. I do it for.
Well, they're all happy to work there. So
yeah, keeping them employed is.
You mentioned Harry. I think I know Harry.
Harry.
Quite tall.
Yeah.
He had Lucas Snake, didn't he?
He's
your grandchildren,
yes,
isn't it?
Exactly, yeah.
He's a lovely bloke. Yeah.
Thank you.
Real kind.
Yeah, he's a
nice
guy.
You get from him, and that's the impression everybody gets from him, really.
He seems he's always he's always kind.
Caring, is what I would say.
It's not always nice working with your son, though.
No.
No, and he'll say it's not always nice working with your mum as well. There are some fraught times, I can say.
Wow.
That's your go.
Yeah.
Have a biscuit.
No, it will come through on that.
Oh yeah.
Good darts. See?
And I meant to get all of them.
Yeah. The numbers you were going for. So you see it just going, do you think you'll expand eventually, or do you think you'll just keep it how it is because it's running really well?
I've never ever had a plan. I've never, not from the first moment of signing on a limited company, I've never ever had a plan.
Just going with the flow. A bit like us, we don't have a plan with this. So.
I think it's the day that I don't enjoy it, or I can't afford it, then it goes. But I
well, it sounds like, that day's not going to come, I reckon.
Well, they say I'll be working till I'm 103, but I don't know about that.
All going in the dartboard, no bounce outs. All going in nice and solid.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't hit one treble yet, I don't think. Treble 20.
So other than Turner's occupational health, is there what other things do you like to do outside of work?
Oh gosh.
Holidays or?
Definitely holidays. We're definitely one for our holidays. And we've got a couple of dogs as well that we like to walk. There isn't an awful lot of time. See, a couple of years ago, I said to Craig he could retire. I said, why don't you retire? I'll retire as well. And it hasn't quite worked out that way. He retired, and then I didn't keep to my side of the bargain.
Right. You are a doer then, by the sound of it. You like to be occupied.
Yeah.
You enjoy it. You enjoy something.
I think it's the challenge as well, isn't it? Really, we've got Sequash. I think I've touched on it slightly. We went in for Sequash accreditation, which not many OH providers have, especially the small ones.
What is that?
So it's an outside auditor coming in to make sure that we're doing everything correct.
Right.
And that really, as soon as we got that, we were definitely put on the map. And I think that's probably one of the big things that's made more clients come to us, because they see that we've got the accreditation. But that's hard work to get and hard work to keep.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you can't let that slip. But we see so many nice people, I would like something outside of work. I've never had that.
Something outside of it.
Yeah,
how do you mean?
like I wonder what people do when they retire.
Right. Yeah.
And nothing has interested me as much as my work.
Well, then, yeah.
And so people say, "Oh, yeah, but you can't keep working." Well,
But if
no,
you like it, if you love
yeah.
it,
Yeah.
as long as Craig's okay with it, then
It's fun. We're sort of making a balance now, aren't we? Really,
yeah.
a couple of days, because then he can go off and do what he likes, and you like cycling, don't you? And doing your own thing and seeing your old mates for lunch and stuff.
That's nearly a ball.
We had Ava throwing darts last week.
Could you do them?
She got better and better. You did get better,
Yeah,
Ava.
That's a 25 in there.
Yeah, that's good.
I was trying to get a triple 20,
well, if
but that's got nothing to do.
You'd probably won it by now. we could try a game out in a little while, no problem. Ooh, that's good darts. Well,
Oh, nearly.
if we get a ton or more, we usually give each other a fist bump, but we haven't had any fist bumps.
No,
yet,
it's a darts field. My shoulder's been hurting for some reason. I don't know why.
No.
Not that that's an excuse for playing badly.
Is it because you've been playing too much darts?
Probably, yeah.
And
Probably
you've
like
not-
rehearsing
yeah.
for this and.
So what made you do this?
It's more. Well, Danny had the idea, I think, didn't you, Danny?
Well,
A few
do
years
we
back.
want this light off here? Sweep a look.
Oh, hang
Get
on.
one in.
Cut.
Cut. I remember I was filmed on Bondi Beach once. I went travelling in Australia when I was 20 years old and had a guy interviewing us who was in Home and Away.
Okay.
I forget his name now. Tall guy. I think his character name was Matt or something. And I was there with some girls there and some other lads there.
Danny Turner.
And he was filming, and he let me just rabbit on and on and on, and they was asking the girls, what do you think of the Poms compared to the Australians, and I'm like, well, I'm not particularly a great example of a Pom, but I was getting everybody laughing, and it really flowed. And then he says, right, Gut, we didn't actually have any filming to film that, or we weren't actually filming it. Can you say all that again?
Oh no.
And I'm like, no, I can't, because now I'm acting, So I just I walked away, I think it was, but I thought I never did get on TV with that one. But,
So what made you decide to do this with the darts?
Well, I think that's. Well, you had the idea a few years back, didn't you? when you first
well, I got
started?
this dartboard about 4 years ago, and I had some friends, some neighbours, and some friends come in and play darts, and we'd have a lot of banter and make each other laugh. And we just thought, wouldn't this be good? We put it on YouTube or something like that, And then we hummed and ahed and thought, well, who wants to see 3 or 4 men, talking a load of rubbish? Not everybody's going to find it funny. And then when Will started coming around, because I've known Will a lot of years, he also said, wouldn't it be a good idea if we do this on YouTube, but make it more interesting, having guests come on? So it was his idea to have sort of guests come on with businesses and, and talk about their life experiences and stuff like that. And Ava, who knows what she's doing on the technical side. So, so we just thought we'd give it a go.
Just set up a YouTube channel, which took ages. I'm not very good with the tech. It took ages to sort that out. Then I set up the Facebook page, and then it's just gone from there. And so at the minute, this is like episode 3. we have no idea where it's going or what we're doing. If you're gonna have a throw, but yeah, but
me playing darts.
Yeah.
well, there you go. You're gonna have you can buy a dartboard now.
Every dart has gone in the dartboard as well.
Oh, you said that. This is you said that.
Typical. It's if I could talk up a 180.
Can you talk me up at 180?
Well, you know, I think you're going to get a 180 around here, Will, because you've never had one before around here, although we got you down as one. That was at your house.
Oh,
no.
no.
No, I couldn't talk that one up. So, yeah, we're just going to give it a go. And even if it's just supporting local people with their businesses and getting their story out there or encouraging what they do, and people are starting to look and think, oh, that looks good. Or just helping other people out, which is what you potentially do as well, then it makes you feel good, you know. And if anything comes of it, I get someone comes round and they want to advertise their kitchen and bathroom, and I get a new kitchen and bathroom out of it or something. That'd be, or some beard products. It might be someone see it and say, oh, you know, he's got a beard. Anything really. I mean, what about you, Will?
Well, what do I feel like I'm getting out of it?
What do you think
Well, I think, like I said,
dart lessons?
some dart lessons
coaching
would be good. Yeah, and what else? I don't know, really. Just like I said, I just enjoy doing it. Like I said on the intro, you know, I think it's good. I think it's good for us. Keeps our mind off of whatever in life, and
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and yeah, just and I think like this episode, all the episodes we've done have been good. Obviously, hopefully we're getting better and better. But you know, I think like obviously having a prestige lady like you on here, let's say like Business Woman of the Year, for us, this is a big deal, you know. So, and it's only our third episode, so we've now got to go. This time, 6 months, we're gonna have to have like Brad Pitt on, aren't we? And
Well, when you do, call me back.
we'll call you back, yeah, and you can.
yeah, definitely do that.
Is it my go?
Yeah,
it's
sure.
okay.
I think so. Yeah.
You just want to trick me up, don't you, huh?
Should we try that again? They've all gone in the dartboard.
They've all gone in the dark. Well, this one comes out. Oh, good dark. Oh, hope you've enjoyed being on the Ocky and Us, Tracy.
Yeah, I really have. I've really enjoyed the chat, but I've really enjoyed playing darts.
And that's what it's all about.
And
Nice,
we've enjoyed your company and
yeah,
been very
brilliant.
interesting. Yeah,
Really, yeah, really interesting. And the tea weren't too bad neither, Danny, was it?
Well, it was pretty good tea. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
Yeah, the cup's empty, so
better make another one, haven't we?
yeah. Would you like another cup of tea?
That would be lovely.
Lovely,
Okay.
brilliant.
Cool. Well, thank you very much.
Yes.
Nice one.
you.
Thank
Brilliant.
you very much.
Thank you.